Hi everybody, welcome to Teaching and Learning Nurse 322. My name is Cindy Castaldi and I will be your facilitator for this course and for the next 5 weeks. This is a getting started video to help you navigate through Blackboard. I know many of you have already taken courses and are familiar with Blackboard. Each course may be set up slightly different. There's usually pretty much consistency, but I just want to go through a few things. So when you first open up the course, you're going to come to the announcement page, and here on the announcement page I will post announcements of various things. I will let you know when grades are posted and assignments that you need to be cognitive of throughout the next couple weeks, etc., etc. So you'll come here. When I post an announcement, I also click a link that gives you an email to notify you that there is a new announcement, so you can come here. Then once you open up the announcement, you will go to Getting Started, which is this video here, and it's an overview of the course. Following that, you can go to the syllabus, and in the syllabus link there is the actual syllabus, which gives you policies and procedures for the college, policies and procedures for the RN to BSN program, and then very specific information about this course. So it'll go through week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and tell you readings, assignments, give you information about the specific assignments. So it's a really good resource. I highly recommend printing it if you can. If not, I understand that. The one thing I would tell you to print is this assignment chart. It is a one-page sort of bird's eye view of what you need to do for the next 5 weeks. So it'll have listed week 1, you need to do these readings in Bastable, you need to do this discussion post, you need to do this written assignment, you have a wiki do, whatever the case may be. So it'll all be listed there, so it's a great thing to have at your fingertips so that you know exactly what's due each week. After that is the instructor bio, which gives you some information about me. It gives you my contact information and where my office is located. Under that are your modules, and like I said, they are 5 weeks, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5, all listed here. I usually only open up 2 weeks at a time. That's a little bit of a double, not sure if that's the best thing. Some students get a little overwhelmed when they see all of the work in the 5 weeks and they start to go through each week and each module. So you can let me know your thoughts. If you really feel compelled that you want all the weeks open, I will take that into consideration. So we can definitely talk about that. So week 1, so anytime you have this, you're going to click on this link here, and it's going to open up to week 1. So you'll have a week 1 overview of what's going to happen throughout this week, what we're going to talk about. There's an introduction activity, and then as you scroll down, it just gives you a list of all of the different things that will happen during week 1. So as you can see, there's a live Q&A session, and those are offered at various times throughout the course, and that's when I would get together with a live discussion sort of like this, a video view, and we can discuss any questions, concerns, issues, good things, whatever the case may be that you may have. So that's how you navigate through the modules. If you go to group discussion, I will put you will be all in different groups. So you will go to your group, and that's where you will answer your discussion posts, and that's where those are the peers that you will end up responding to, and that will stay consistent throughout the 5 weeks. If you go to full class discussion, we're going to click on there, you'll see down here that there's course questions, and that is a place that you should go to ask me a specific question that you may have in regard to the course, an assignment, something that's unclear, something that would benefit another student, or a question another student may have. You would post here, because then everyone gets to see your question and they also get to see my response. When you click on course questions, up at the top up here, it will initially say subscribe, and that means that you're going to subscribe to the post. So when you hit that, what happens is anytime a student asks a question, it will go to your email. So any student in the course will get an email in regard to that question, along with what my response is. So it's a good way to see what other students are asking, and maybe that helps clarify something. So that's a great place to go and make sure that you subscribe, because then you don't have to keep going back into course questions, unless of course you have a specific question that you need to ask. If you have individual personal questions for me, please send me an email. That wouldn't go under course questions. There's wikis, there's course resources, which is another great dynamic place to go. There's information about APA formatting if you're unfamiliar or you still have questions in regard to that. There's a tutorial on how to do a wiki. I know you guys have done wikis in the past, so that shouldn't feel too intimidating to you. And then at the bottom there is the Grade Center, which is where all of your grades will be posted. The other thing that I want to tell you is that for any assignment, it is really important to also copy and print the rubric. So I'm going to go back in here for a second. For instance, under week 1, when you scroll down and you see that there's a discussion board rubric in regard to that. So you want to click on that and print it, because every assignment, if you haven't figured that out yet, is graded based on what the rubric is asking you to do. So the assignment will go through and the discussion board will go through what is expected, but if you have that rubric at your side when you're writing a paper, when you're doing an assignment, or you're doing a discussion post, then you'll know that, yep, I answered that question, yep, I answered that question, yep, I answered that. I did all APA formatting. I made sure that I cited my references in text. I made sure that I have a reference list at the end. Those types of things. So then you know, like if points are taken off, it's going to be taken off because you missed one of those areas in the rubric. So rubrics are really, really important, and I just really highly recommend that throughout this course and the rest of all of your courses that's what you do, that you print out that rubric and you have it whenever you do an assignment. I think that's it for the getting started. I wish everyone a lot of success in this course. There's a lot of information. There's a lot of great information, and it's very, very applicable to being a nurse. You know, because as nurses, we teach patients all the time. We teach family members. We teach other nurses. We are preceptors. We are mentors. We're all of those things, and it's just a great course that really refines, I think, and solidifies the fact that we are teachers. We do a great job at it, but some things we may be able to do a little bit better once we understand the role of a teacher, because it is different than just being a nurse. So great luck in this course, great success throughout, and please, please, please email me, call me if you have any questions or concerns, and I look forward to working with each of you.